Welcome back to NEMT Van Talks. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Monica.
And today we're going to talk about how technology plays a vital role in NEMT.
Yeah, I think lately we have been getting a lot of questions about what type of software is needed in this industry. Do you need software? Is it required for you to have? And can you really operate your business without having the software? So, and just technology in general, smartphones, all of these things. Because, granted, a lot of people are just not experienced when it comes to dealing with technology. And so they really want to know, is this an industry where technology is required before they really step into this space?
You know what? I say if you are not advanced when it comes to technology, you need to go ahead and register for some training or something, because this is just the world that we're in. We're just quickly advancing. Look at AI and some of chat, what is it, GBT or G something?
You know what it's called, chat GPT.
Look at these different things. It's just the way of the world. And if you are planning on growing your business, you have to keep up with technology, and that's just what it is. So, if there's if there's something that you don't know how to do when it comes to technology, you need to go ask your son, daughter, niece, nephew, or register for a class.
Because that's how you learn.
Yeah.
By asking. Yeah. And that's how you...
yeah. My 8-year-old daughter, I'd be like, Savannah, how do you do this?
Yes.
And she'd be like, okay, this how you do it, Mom.
Yes.
But also, if I don't know how to do something, I'm gonna research it. And that's just what it is. But, I really think that technology is pushing the NEMT business forward.
Yep.
And it's allowing us to, grow our business, streamline our operations because of all the different automations and things like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's good.
So let's just go through it and talk about some of those things, right? What are some, areas where
great example. It just popped in my head. Routing software, scheduling software, routing those trips. When we first started out, we didn't have a routing software. How much time did we spend trying to figure out our schedule?
Trying to figure out that
routing optimization, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely something that was a saver for us, because it saved us so much time. So I agree with that.
And even tracking vehicles, instead of having to pick up the phone and call your driver to find out where your driver is.
You can just pull up the monitor and see, so easy and convenient. And let them lie and say they're pulling up to pick up Miss Jones.
Girl, they are Jack in the Box, getting 2 tacos, some curly fries. And can't forget the egg roll.
So that's what you was doing, huh? Thank you for telling. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You can track all of that. So yeah, technology,
different mobile applications, like we mentioned in one of our other videos with our insurance. Now we have this tracking device that monitors the vehicle's movement.
Yep.
The driver's driving behavior.
Yes. How fast they're stopping on their brake. All that's technology. And not only that, how you collect payments, right? So when so when when you're taking payment over the phone, when we talking about different payment softwares that
Wait a minute. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button and share this video with other aspiring entrepreneurs looking to start this business.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for mentioning that. But yeah, absolutely. So again, those different payment softwares, that's technology. You need that as well. You don't want to miss no money. You don't miss no opportunity.
What would we do if we didn't have a payment software where we could just take those payments over the phone?
Girl,
If y'all haven't watched our video in regards to payment software, go ahead and check it out.
Watch those videos.
I'm gonna put the link up here. Y'all check that out. I mean, it's a lifesaver, like, because we like to collect our money up front, and that's just what it is. So if the technology wasn't there, and we had to, like, our drivers had to take cash or check or something like that, can you just imagine how outdated that would be? How much money we would be missing out on?
We did collect, one of our patients, he used to love to pay tips in checks. Remember?
That's a tip, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, we used to collect that check.
Well, I mean, that's a tip. That's a tip. Our check, it would be like a little $5 check.
It don't matter. It was so cute, though.
He was. I hope he's doing okay.
I do too.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
His wife was really sick, so I hope he's all right.
Yeah. Okay, so what else? What else do we use technology for in this industry?
GPS tracking. GPS.
Oh, yes.
Oh, can you imagine the days where we was like looking at maps and stuff to get to where we had to go?
Oh,
but you should always still, even though you have GPS tracking, still keep a map in your vehicle, please. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You. But
you remember, like, I was so lost at times.
Girl, am I aging myself? Like,
what?
We talking about maps and stuff. These new generation, they don't know nothing about no map.
Some of them do. They know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But
they don't know how to read it.
Do you?
Yes, I do. You don't know how to read a map?
Yeah, I can get where I need to go.
Girl, she don't know how to read no map.
But okay, so that's a good one. I forgot about that one. What else?
What you mean? What else? Like,
I'm just trying to think.
Cloud-based systems, being able to store all your important information, your documents, your files.
Because you have to keep your files, guys, anywhere from 5 to 7 years. Like, you have to keep all that information stored. So you definitely want to make sure you have that information, because if your document, if you're ever audited about the trips or the service that you provided, you want to be able to go back and have a record to show exactly the service that was provided, date, time, signatures, all of that stuff. So definitely I agree. And then it's not just good to always keep it like paper based. You want to have electronic copy. So yeah. What else?
Also with the trip logs and stuff, this takes me back to scheduling software. Like, it's critical, because
you can do that on your phone. You can have that in your phone,
right? Where you could just sign. Now, you should always keep a paper copy trip log in the vehicle, even though you may be using some type of mobile application. But yeah, getting those signatures, collecting those signatures, that's important.
So what we mean by that is, like, if you have this app, so once your driver completes a trip, you want to have that patient sign off indicating that they made it to their destination, safely, what have you. That just confirmation that trip was completed. And so yeah, definitely, once you get that signature, that's your confirmation, and that information is stored and is data, like, for so many years, so you can always go back to retrieve that information.
But I don't know, like, I'm just thinking, like, what's next? Like, it's so many things. Like I said, AI, like, you know what, like, it's gonna get to the point where we're gonna have, like, virtual reality stimulated trainings for drivers.
You think
like,
so?
Yeah, it's gonna be like,
I don't know, but technology is advancing so much, though. Like, you just have to stay current. Like, you have to know what's coming out next. Like, you have to stay advanced, ahead of the game.
You know what I wonder too? Like, you know how Uber's coming out with those, like, I don't know, like, the proper name for them, but they're like drive the robot or whatever. It's like driving the vehicle. It doesn't need a driver in the vehicle.
Really? I didn't know that.
Girl, are you serious? Yeah.
I don't think I'll feel comfortable with that, though.
I wouldn't either, and I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't. But, like, with anything, as it grows and people start, because even like when Uber first came out, I was like, I don't know about getting in no vehicle with somebody I don't know about that.
Yeah, but then
now we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, I really don't see it, like, as far as like the whole wheelchair gurney thing, like, you just cannot, right? But I'm wondering, like, how is that going to be, and how is that going to I don't know. The future is so uncertain.
Well,
I don't like it. Take me back to the 90s, okay?
Girl.
Like, no, that was some of my best years.
Okay, well, unfortunately, you can't go back.
Back, forth and forth.
Unfortunately, we cannot go back. And the 90s, I don't think you was born in the 90s.
I wasn't born in the 90s. I was born in the 80s. But I'm saying the 90s was like the 90s, the 99, early 2000.
Yeah.
Girl, you working with some...
Okay, this is a professional video. So, back to technology in the NEMT.
Girl, you look good. Want you back.
Back to technology in the NEMT industry. So, anyway, tell us, how are you guys using technology in your industry? Where do you think technology is going? Like, what do you see is happening next, right? We want to know. Like, you may be using technology a different way in your industry or in your business. So, yeah, tell us your thoughts about that.
But you know what else I just thought about? Here's another thing.
What's up?
Some people on their websites, where they have it on their website like
I forgot it. You can schedule your trips on their website.
They can schedule. I don't like that, but you know, because I feel like you kind of miss out on money. You can. You know.
Well, you know what? Share that with them. How can you miss out on money though? Like, elaborate.
For like little services, like if they're riding within like a second passenger or something like that, that's $25. If they're a bariatric patient, that's an extra $50. Like,
if they have a wheelchair or not.
Right. So, wheelchair rental. I mean, you could put that on the drop down, but 9 times out of 10, like when people are scheduling, even when I'm filling out forms and stuff, I'm just just hitting whatever. So they may miss something.
And they're not probably, and even if they don't miss it, they can see it. But if you're asking me, I don't have to tell you, like, I can say I overlooked it, right?
Especially if I see it's an extra $25, $50.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I don't know. Do you guys, if you have an existing NEMT business, like, let us know. Do you have that feature on your website where your clients can schedule their own trips? And if you do, are there times where you miss out on compensation for some of the small things like we just mentioned? Does it work for you? Does it not work for you?
I want to know. I forgot about that. That is a good one though, because they do have that.
But you know, routing scheduling software it has made things so much easier within this industry. But like I said, it's not just about the scheduling software. It's about the automation, the text message reminders, the automated phone calls, being able to track your drivers, being able to track your vehicles, all of that. And I mean, there's some awesome scheduling platforms out there. MediRoutes is one of them. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the link below if you guys want to
check them out. Do a demo with them.
Schedule a demo with them. We'll leave the link below. Check them out. We also have Route Genie. So if you are interested in learning more about their product, you can head over to see some of the great features that they have, because we did a live webinar with them. We did. So hopefully we can get this.
I don't mean to cut you off, but also just make sure you keep in mind the list that Jasmine just reviewed about routing optimization. Like, you want to make sure they offer those different features within their services. So just keep that in mind.
But that's it, you guys.
That's
till next time.
Bye. Ciao.